Good evening, everybody, and welcome again to another evening of Foxborough High School Warrior football here at the beautiful Hearn School Field. Doug Seuss, my partner is always Frank Jaffoon, here to bring you tonight's action. And it's homecoming with the Milford Scarlet Hawks in town.
Yeah, this is a good football team, a very, very good football team. And I believe the season starts tonight, Doug. We got 3 really tough games in a row. And thank God 2 of them are at home, North Attleboro and Milford, because these 3 teams, where do you see this kid that they have running at running back tonight? He's a very, very good football player. He's going to Yale. He's 6'1", 222, fast as heck. He's a good football player, and they got a big offensive line. And as you and I were talking about earlier, we don't do real well against the run, so we got to kick it in tonight.
Yeah, last week against Canton, like a miraculous type of ending to the game. Looked like we were going in for the winning score. We cough it up. Then we get it back. Canton almost like they didn't want to win the game, give us another chance, and then we throw the pick, and luckily we make a touchdown-saving tackle, only to have them miss a chip shot field goal.
And as maybe the folks out there don't know, but Canton was beaten by this Milford team handily, 28-7. So we're going to have our hands full.
Right, and as you said, we're having trouble against the run. King Philip, a very strong running team. Sharon had a running back, had almost 200 yards, and last week the quarterback for Kent had about 250 yards rushing. So if this kid is everything you say he is, then Foxborough's defense has to make adjustments.
Yeah, they got to make a lot of adjustments, but don't just worry. We can't just worry about this young man, Hill, the kid that they got playing quarterback, left-handed quarterback, has a terrific arm. He's a good thinker, and he thinks on the run. He's a really talented football player, so they can pass the ball too.
Okay, so real quickly, what does Foxborough need to do offensively to stay in this game?
They got to stop the run. You simply have to stop the run, because the run does, as we talk about it all the time, kills the clock. If it kills the clock, it keeps us off the field too. So we're in danger if they control the ball.
All right, well, we're going to hope for the best. Again, it should be a good contest. It's a beautiful night for football here. Homecoming, cheerleaders, the band's here. It'll be another long night for us, but we're looking forward to it.
Oh, it's going to be wonderful.
Okay, that's it for now. Doug Seuss, Frank Jaffoon here at the Hearn School for another night of Foxborough High School Warrior football action. Tonight's opponent, the Milford Scarlet Hawks, come in with a impressive ground game, and Foxborough coming off a double, actually not a double overtime, an overtime thrilling victory over Canton. So we have homecoming tonight. Band's here, first time this year we're seeing the band, and very shortly we'll be having a coin toss. Beautiful night for football, Frank.
It's going to be a long night, Doug. I think it could be short on a football field if it's a huge running game. Hopefully we don't have to get behind and throw the football, because that's not going to do well for our chances here. What we're going to see, you talked about the running game for Milford. They've got a terrific young tailback, 6'1", 222-pound tailback, kid going to Yale. His name is Blake Hill. He's already leading the league in scoring. He's a terrific athlete, plays both sides of the ball, so it's going to be an interesting contest. Milford is a good football team.
Right, and Milford actually is in numbers wise, they got about 40 kids dressed, it looks like.
Yep.
But they do have some size. We're seeing one of the captains come out, number 77. He looks like he's a ball player. Yeah, he's 6'4", 295 pounds. That's a big kid.
Just a kid.
Number 63, Captain Ryan Gray. Number 77, Captain Riley Burns. And for the Warriors of Foxborough, number 3, Captain Mark Clay. Number 4, Captain Trey Green. Number 13, Captain Jermaine Pugh. Number 24, Captain John Whitehouse. Number 54, Captain Pat Farmer. And number 63, Captain Joe Pantuka.
Well, you're going to see a good view of the point toss. Here's a good shot of Coach Jack Martinelli right there. Hopefully Jack has come up with a good game plan to try and shut down this Hawks running game.
Yeah, our defense can't be overestimated or underestimated. We've got to step up. That's probably the best part of the program in the last 3 or 4 years has been the defense. And we're very quick. And we don't have a great deal of size, especially in the middle. So we've got to return our quickness. Our quickness is going to be overmatched, I think, sometimes with the running back running through the middle. Where do you see how big and how fast he is?
So here we go. We're going to see who's won the toss. It looks like Foxborough.
Yeah, Foxborough's got the toss.
So Foxborough's going to be on offense first, and they'll have
White will
the
be kicking and
TP
defending at the
side of the field,
scoreboard.
to defend, and Milford will be defending the scoreboard side. There is absolutely no wind tonight, so elements are not going to be a factor at all, and the field is in great shape.
I and the Hawkmock League would like to remind you to show the highest
We'll
quality.
quickly run through the referees. We do it every week. Roland Cole is the referee tonight. Billy Cotter is the umpire. Field judge is Scott Bellevaux. Ricky Matson, Dougie and I know very well, is what is he got as the H there? What is that?
Head linesman.
Oh, the head linesman, yeah. And the back judge is Sean McGinnity, and the clock is George Johnson.
Massachusetts state laws. There is no smoking in high school athletic events. So please
second or
refrain
two
from
here.
smoking
We're
while
going to
here
hear
at
the national
Foxborough
anthem.
Ahern Field. Thank you.
High school band will be playing it. Here we go.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem. Performed by the Foxborough Warrior Marching Band under the direction of Foxborough Music Director, Mr. Stephen Massey.
Another nice job there.
I'd like to take a moment to introduce
It's also good to have Al Sozio back up here with us tonight.
2016 Foxborough Warrior
It
cheerleaders.
was a lousy
weather
football night, and I don't blame Al for not
coached by
being here.
Nikki
That's for
Curry,
sure.
the freshman, Sarah
Yeah,
Skydrich,
Al's been the voice of the Warriors for a long time.
Alicia
And
Carlson.
Dave Fay, you can see in your picture
Emma
right there.
Quattro.
Dave did a great job
Great
filling
job.
in.
Great job.
It's always nice having that good backup. It's like Garoppolo filling in for Brady for a short stint.
Yep, absolutely.
So Foxborough will be taking the opening kickoff. And in the Hawkmock League, they play 11-minute quarters. Each team gets 5 timeouts per half for a total of 20 between them for the entire game. Those of you that have listened to us for years are probably tired of us talking about it, but someday maybe they'll do something about it and reduce the number of timeouts.
You know, it's funny, I asked my son about that. He's an official in the Hockomock and the Gould County League. And I past them because they're not going to do anything about it.
Wow.
But they should.
They should. So teeing it up, it looks like Shane Lahane for Milford. Back for Foxborough, we have Phil Duray, number 1, and Trey Green, number 4. Both those guys were key in last week's win.
They certainly were, especially Guarini. He's had a great first 4 games.
All right. Lahane getting ready, and we're off, folks. It's going to be a short kick. This is going to go to an up back. And it looks like number 15 over there for Foxborough, Louis Piccolo on the reception. He gets a few yards back across the 35-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. They spotted approximately the 37, so the Warriors will take over 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line. Mark Flagg, number 3, you see going out onto the field. He's our starting quarterback.
And just to explain this, we are live on the audio part of this thing all season long. A lot of folks don't know that. They can pick this game up live.
There you go. Anthony Capichetti, number 5, is the running back. Flagg drops back. He's got a wide open Jermaine Few in the middle of the field. Few hauls the pass in for a big first down. About an 18-yard gain as they are now into Milford territory.
You don't get very much wide open like this.
They're running no-huddle offense. And yeah, Jermaine, big target in the middle there. Here we go. Now we're going to see Capichetti on a dive up the middle.
Picks up about 4.
Picks up about 4 is right. He's running behind Bartuka and Farmer right in the middle. Now Foxborough will huddle up. So we have 2nd down, about 7, maybe a long 6, ball at the 41-yard line of Milford. Foxborough trying to establish some early momentum here. And again, Capichetti is the setback. And Green is going to roll, not Green, I'm sorry. Clagg's going to roll to his right. Now he's going to go back to his left. He should take off and get the first down here.
And he does.
And he does. And I tell you what, there's that big guy, number 77, chase him the whole time, Riley Burns, all 6'4", 295 of them.
That's a big fella right there.
It is. But Clegg gets out of bounds, and he picks up the first down in the process.
I wonder if these kids, these Foxborough kids, are sick of listening to Jack Marnelli and his coaches talk about getting off to a fast start. They look a lot different tonight.
Yeah, 4 games. They've been very slow out of the gate. And as we just break the 10-minute mark, a minute into the game, we've already got 2 first downs. So now we got a deep back here. I think it still might be Capichetti. It is. And in motion comes Darcy. And actually, he's going to set up on the other side. So we got Guarini and Darcy to the right. And Capichetti's going to blow up the middle.
And he's close to another first down.
He sure is. And again, running to that middle right side. So you got Bartuka, you got Farmer there blocking. And I also thought I saw Tom McNeil, number 55, leading the way. So a big gain of about 7 yards, Frank.
Yeah. That's the offensive line is coming off the ball a lot different right now than they were in the last couple of games.
All right, so Foxborough is going to send twin receivers to the right side again. They got Few as a tight end on the right as well. And Few's going to go down the middle of the field. He's open again, and he hauls it in for a touchdown.
Wow.
So Foxborough, who hasn't run with a tight end all year long, shows a little imagination tonight.
Yep.
And Few has 2 catches, and one of them for a 24-yard score. And the Warriors break ice 6-0 quickly.
Minute and 5 seconds gone already in the first quarter, and we're scored. So
now
that bodes well.
It does. We'll see the extra point attempt, and John Cronin, the Foxborough kicker, is out there. His holder is Phil Thomas, number 16 for the Warriors. Farmer is the center. We have a good snap, a good hold, and a good kick. Foxborough quickly, 7-0, 8:55.
Let's take a look at Mark Clagg's throw here.
And again,
you can't get this kid Few wider open than he is.
No, you know, and I think putting him inside actually benefits him because now they get that deep safety there, Frank.
That's right.
All right, and as you saw in the replay, those of you that are listening at home, you'll see it when you watch the game on replay. That safety was way off him, tried to jump up, but Few's height and physical stature was just too much.
That's exactly right. Few's a big kid, about 6'2", about 205, 210 pounds, and he's got pretty good hands.
And I like the way they put him inside now because that doesn't give a cornerback a matchup on him.
That's right.
It gives him opportunity to flow in the middle. So back for Milford, we get number 25, Feaster, a former Foxborough kid, grew up in Foxborough, Chappelle. And I think number 28 joins him back there. It looks like Ryan O'Toole. Cronin's kick, it's going to go deep, and Feaster looks like he's going to haul it in at about the 2-yard line. And he takes the right side. He's still running. Nice little return by Chappelle. He brings it out to about the 28-yard line of Milford.
He's got quick feet, that young man.
He sure does. Yeah, there he goes. He's going to try the right side. And looks like it might have been Mullally, might have been the first guy to have a shot at him. And number 33 for Foxborough might have finished him off there is Chris Pegas. So here we go. We're going to see maybe Mr. Hill get a lot of carries here. He's the deep back. We're going to see a toss to Hill. And already he busted up for about 6 yards, maybe 7.
Yeah, he's a big kid. We talked about him earlier. He's about 6'1", 220, 225 in that range, and he's quick.
And obviously he's intelligent if he's going to Yale.
Yeah.
So out to the 34-yard line. It's about a 6-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 4, I believe. And again, he's still in the deep eye. He's going to take a straight hand off, and he's going to try the left side again.
Oh, my goodness. He's a beast.
He just ran over guys. Brandon Corey, Paul Darcy, and Matt Pond, all 3 of them it took to take him down.
Let's get the number of that truck.
He gets some good blocking here too, but look.
Boom. Oh, boy.
Darcy just got trucked.
Yeah, that's a beast right there.
And it's a good thing that Corey had an ankle hold on him because he might have busted that one. So first down. Milford now moving the ball. Just under 8 minutes, 7-0 Foxborough. Foxborough showing blitz. They're coming with the blitz. And this is trouble. There's Hill running free in the secondary.
Look at him run.
And he's going to score.
Oh, he's going to score, yeah.
Easily.
We're talking a 61-yard run.
Just about. And again, Foxborough was on the blitz, and Hill hit the right hole.
He certainly did. He got some blocking from the lead blocker, the fullback. I'm not sure of that kid's name yet, but I'm sure we'll see a lot of him too.
Right. So that quickly, Milford's on the board. Pending an extra point, we could be tied, or Foxborough cling to the 1-point lead. Lahane, the kicker. Snap is good. Hold is good.
Kick is
and
good.
The kick is good.
Well, we've got 2 touchdowns scored already, Doug, and it's like 3:30.
Yeah, 3.5 minutes. You're right, partner.
Yeah. I'll tell you what doesn't bode well. Well, let's take a look at the touchdown first.
You're going to see Foxborough come on a blitz, and then 88 makes a good block right there.
That's a huge hole.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Chris Rivera might have been the key guy springing him, but you just see him take off. 220-pound kid running that fast is very dangerous.
It's illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal for sure.
Well, I was anxious to see him. I heard a lot about him, and he's as advertised. One thing I was just going to say, Doug, if we have to throw the ball all night long and they run like that in short bursts for long yardage, we're in trouble.
Yeah. Well, Lahane tees it up again. This time he's going to come to the near hash mark. Kind of unusual. Most of your kickers will tee it up right in the middle of the field, but
they want to keep the ball away from somebody.
Yeah. Well, they got 2 dangerous guys back there for Foxborough, and he's going to go to Guarini. That's a good kick. Guarini takes it at his own 5. Yeah. Boom. Oh, there was a big hit there. Guarini's still going. And he's going to get out to about the 29, but there's a Milford player down, and boy, I believe that was number 10.
He ran into 42, our 42.
Oh, yeah. That kid just basically threw himself in harm's way. We don't have a number 10 here, but I believe it is number 10.
He ran into Mike Henry. Oh, he literally ran into him.
He did.
I mean,
Mike Henry did nothing but
other
just
than
block
stand
him.
his ground.
Wow.
Can we see that again, Mike?
Wow. You never want to see a kid get hurt, but that young man is down, and you're going to see this to back it up a little bit. Mike Henry just plants himself.
Stood his ground, and a young man just ran right into him.
You know, it's something, and I'm going to tell you while we get a timeout here. In Pop Warner football, other than the level I'm coaching, the oldest group of kids, they've taken kickoffs out of the game.
Oh, yeah.
So now the teams get the ball. I'm watching the team below me, which is made up of 7th and 8th graders. They start the game at like the 35-yard line, okay? And they're thinking that, you know, it's because of contact like this. My point is you get bigger contact with the older kids than you do with the little ones. And I'm not talking about the A or B kids. I'm talking about kids at C and D.
Yep.
They don't get that kind of deep kick, and they don't get that kind of speed built up.
That's right.
But this is the second game I've seen this week now. I was over at North Attleboro watching a Pop Warner game. Opening kickoff, the guy who fielded the ball, fielded the kick, started running. He took 4 steps. The Franklin kid tried to tackle him, got laid out just like that. Half hour later, that kid's still on the ground waiting for the ambulance to show up.
No kidding. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's clean. It's clean in this case.
I think Dave Henry's just protecting himself almost.
He almost is. And unfortunately, that young man just took a shot. Looked like it got him right underneath his chin.
Knocked the wind right out of him. You know?
I'm hoping that's all it is.
Yeah, he just, like he lifted himself right off the ground.
Wow. All right, we're back to action here. And we got Clegg scrambling. He just should go down right now. Don't want to fumble the ball.
Well, I guess Mr. Feaster just was taken off the field on a stretcher if we didn't see that part of it, if we didn't get back quick enough.
Yeah.
As Doug mentioned, the former Foxborough kid.
Yeah, he did. He grew up in Foxborough, played the Pop Warner program, and him and Michael Henry were likely teammates at one point in time. And, you know, certainly a clean hit, just the part of football sometimes that shows you how violent it could be. It was not a helmet to helmet, and I don't suspect there's a concussion. I think he took a shot to his chest.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Yeah, so we lose 3 on that play. So 2nd and 13 for Foxborough. We're going to see Capichetti, and now Milford's defense is showing a different look. They've made back-to-back stops on consecutive plays, and Capichetti gets about a yard back. Foxborough will be facing a 3rd and about 12, their own 27-yard line. Score is 7-7, 6:20 left in the first quarter. Mullally's checking into the game. Capichetti comes out.
Certainly looks like a passing situation right here.
Yeah, and again, I want to find out where Few's at. Few's lined up as the left tight end now.
Yep.
Foxborough in a tighter formation. Nobody's really split out.
They've got 2 on Few.
They do, and we got an open Guarini. And Guarini's going to have a first
down.
Nice
pass.
It really was. Clegg rolled out of the pocket, give himself a little bit more time, and he throws a dart to Guarini.
He certainly has a nice arm, Mark Clegg.
Yep. Clock stops for a second to move the chains. Foxborough's already up to the line of scrimmage, ready to snap the ball, and here we go. And now we're going to see Mullally take a handoff, and Mullally breaks it ahead for about 9, close to the first down. He's going to be just shy, though. We're going to replay the previous play. You see Clegg roll out. He gets a nice cut block there by Mullally and throws a nice soft one into the arms of Guarini. So what do we got here?
I think we got to tie it on. Yeah, timeout on Milford. Yeah.
Milford's going to. They only give Mullally 8 on that last carry. So
charge to White.
Ball is resting on the Milford 49-yard line.
Milford got caught in transition the last play, Doug. They're moving people in and out, trying to work against Foxborough's formations, and they got caught with their pants down.
Yeah, and then what Foxborough has done the last 2 plays is they've gone no huddle.
That's right.
So that's prevented Milford from making their substitution here. So
that's smart. Good job by Mike Bordieri.
So you see this Mullally running hard, and he gets thrown over the top, and that's Hill on the tackle, number 42, the running back. Now Foxborough spreads it out. They get twin receivers to both sides. And we're going to see an inside handoff to Capichetti, and he's going to grind ahead for the first down as he makes it to the 45 of Milford.
Okay.
7-7 is the score, 5:27 on the clock.
I was just told by Phil Thomas that Feaster, the young man who was carried off on the stretcher, is fine. He's up and moving.
All right. Nice to hear, Shanti. He's doing okay then.
Okay, 1st and 10, 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first period. Long first period, obviously. Marky Clegg setting the shotgun.
Yep.
And here comes another pass.
And once again, he's got Few in the middle. And Few's got another big gain.
No answer for that, do they?
That's a 25-yard completion there, a little catch and run.
He's so wide open, I think I could hit him.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he lined up that time, but now we're spread out, and we're back to twin receivers spread wide each side. I imagine it's going to be a handoff to Capuchetti. And Clagg's going to keep it. And he scrambles for another first down possibly here.
That's different. We don't see him run.
No, we don't. I mean, it looked like a little scissor move there with Capuchetti passing in front of him.
No huddle, Judd.
No huddle, and they are where they at? Are they at the 10? They may be able to get a first down. Yeah, they can still get a first down without scoring. And here we go. We're going to try the middle. We're going to see second down. Foxborough could pick up a first down at about the 1 yard line, just inside the one. A 5-yard gain there.
Hill made a nice tackle, and he's now walking off the field.
And once again, we're going to see, wow, Capuchetti gets stoned in the middle there. 77 once again, the big guy, Riley Burns, and joined by Chris Riviera, number 88, on the stop. There's no gain on that play.
That kid Burns is a big boy, isn't he, Dougie? And he's not a lot of fat.
You know what?
On him
I'm just looking at it from here. He looks like a college player because there is not a lot of fat on that young man.
Yeah, but he's going to college, I guarantee you that. Anybody that big who's that slender and athletic is going places.
No, I don't see Few out there. What are we gonna have? We're gonna have another timeout.
Timeout.
And who's this one gonna be on?
Full timeout, charge to White.
All right, Milford takes their second timeout, and I was just checking. Fox had 4 receivers out there, but one of them was not Few. All right, we're gonna go back to Jermaine Few's catch. He was lined up in the slot. All kinds of time for Clegg, stands tall in the pocket. And what I like tonight out of Few is he's using his hands and not watching that ball come into his body. So
good point.
Foxborough's moved the ball through the air mostly, but they have had a couple nice runs. We're looking at a 3rd and 4 at the 5-yard line. 7-7 is the score. 3:55 remains on the clock. Timeout, Milford. They have 3 remaining in the first half.
You know, I like that pick play that they. Here's Marky Clegg's keeper right here.
Timeout
They
is
get the
over.
block by Few, and nice job by Mark right there. Like you said, Frank, we don't see him run often.
Nope. And he's athletic enough to do a good job.
All right, we're back to action here. Capuchetti is in the backfield. We're going to see DeRay in motion. We get a little sweep action there. DeRay's going to, he hits Paydart, I think. He does.
He did.
Phil DeRay, possibly the smallest guy on the field tonight, finds the end zone. And Foxborough once again is on the scoreboard.
This could be a long night.
Shootout, possibly. So Foxborough's playbook tonight is a lot different than what we've seen in the first
they
couple
really, excuse me, Doug, they've really opened up the playbook. You're right.
Cronin in to do the kicking chores. Again, Phil Thomas is the holder. Good snap, good hold, and
Good
Cronin
kick.
right through there. All right, so you're going to see DeRay started in motion. He stops and takes the pitch back to where he started. And look at the effort. He jumps right into the waiting arms there. I believe it's number 15 for Milford. Actually, it's 51. Who caught him. Josh Lagore. And not until Mr. DeRay found the end zone. So 14-7 Warriors. And we still have just under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. 3 possessions, 3 scores.
Yeah. Well, it's fun to watch. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah.
This will be a fun game if you guys watch this on Monday night.
So once again, the two deep backs for the Hawks is Chappelle Feaster and his partner back there, Ryan O'Toole. Up in front of them, I believe you see 22 is out there, William Pointer. And I can't quite see the other number on the other young man there. But Cronin has a lot of leg. He tees it up. And this one, he drives right down the middle. And it's to the one guy whose number I didn't have. Might have been number 28. No. Let me see who we got there. That's 88. Oh, once again.
28, Doug. You got it right.
Chris Riviera there. He brings it out across the 25-yard line. Oh, here we go. Different view of our touchdown. Oh, nice shot of Mark Clegg. Little toss. A little high-low action there, but DeRay was not going to be denied. So Milford takes over at their own 27. A little shifting of the line here. And again, we're going to see Mr. Hill take it. Corey meets him first, but he breaks that tackle.
He got about 4.
Right? Richard Davis, number 7, makes the eventual stop. But to your point, partner, he gets 4 yards on that first gain.
Yeah, all he has to do is fall forward, and he gets 2. He's out now.
Well, he does play both ways, as you said.
Yeah, sure. He gets tired, I'm sure. This little left-handed quarterback's got a pretty good arm, Doug. I wouldn't be a bit surprised here.
That's Matt Kern. And we're going to see a fullback dive maybe here. And good tackling. Once again, Warriors. See Darcy in the mix there.
Now we got about a 3rd and 5. Kern, or not Kern, but Hill checks back into the lineup.
14-7 Foxborough.
We haven't seen Curran throw the ball yet. This would be an opportune time to do it. Hill sits back in the eye.
All right, they're in a tight formation too. And he is going to pass. Oh, we got probably a motion call right here because they blew the play dead.
Yep.
So it'll be procedure against Milford, unfortunately. But they were passing.
We have false start on the offense.
Yeah,
5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
Yeah,
left guard, 76.
We won't identify his name. We'll just say his number. 76 was guilty, and I don't think I can pronounce his name anyhow. Looking at that one. You work in Mansfield with a lot of
Abadanazi.
Yeah, there you go. You got it. I was going to say with a lot of Italian.
His name is David.
Descendants there, so most of your clientele that comes in there has names like that, I'm sure.
You're right.
Well, so they lose 5, which is really critical right there. Certainly still makes it a passing down. Trying to draw Foxborough off sides. Foxborough does get back. There's a nice little swing pass out there. And a good move and some missed tackles.
They got a 1st down.
Some poor tackling by the Warriors right there.
You got that right on the button, Doug. There's no tackles.
Right, 32, a song. I can't pronounce his last name either. I'll come to it in a second. But
Smitty.
Just a little swing pass. Oh, nice pickoff block. That's why. But you know, Foxborough 2 guys run into one another. There's more combination of that. So 1st down for Milford. And we're back to the Hill show. And he plows ahead for about 6 yards. Hard running there inside. They'll bring up a 2nd and 4. We're at 1:40 remaining. 14-7 Foxborough.
The interesting thing about him, for me, Doug, is he runs pretty high. He doesn't run low.
Doesn't have the shoulders.
It reminds me of Larry Zonka a little bit, the way he used to run.
Oh, he's met in the backfield by Corey and bounces right off of him.
Just bounced off him.
That just goes to show you the strength. Brendan Corey is a pretty short tackler right there.
Yeah.
Good linebacker for the Warriors.
Let's take a look at Blake Hill right here.
This should be a 2-yard loss.
Absolutely. Bing.
Boom. Look at that. And he just kind of bounces off of that.
And got 7 yards.
Yeah, 1st down, Milford. This kid is everything he was hyped up to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, he checks out. We have his backup in there for a play. And we're getting a little side shift motion. We're going to toss Number 28 is going to try that outside there. Ryan O'Toole. He picks up about 4, breaks inside the Foxborough Warrior 40-yard line to the 38. So we're under a minute, barring a timeout, an incomplete pass, or an out-of-bounds play. This could be the last play of the first quarter. All right, we see a little shifting in the Milford line, and we're going to try this side. It's O'Toole again, and he gets stood up.
Nice tackle by.
That's Darcy, number 2.
Very nice tackle by Paul Darcy. And I think that is going to be the end of the quarter.
Hill's checking back in, but they'll take the 15 seconds to give him another breather. Paul Darcy does a really good job here. He finds his way through the wall, blockers, and
nice tackle.
That's a nice looking tackle. So at the end of 1, we're going to have timeout here as they reset the chains. It's 14-7 Warriors. 3 possessions, 3 scores, and Milford's driving here. Going to work on a couple of these names here, partner. Eminenzi. I'm going to say that's number 32.
There's a Garbarino.
Yep. Yeah, they got a
Mirasola.
Yeah, they got quite a few long names in there, and hopefully those kids aren't into too much of the fray tonight.
I'll give you $20 if you can tell me who 32 is.
That's the one I just tried to say. Eminenzi. His first name's Asong,
yeah.
So
yeah, that's a tough one.
That's a mouthful. So here we go, back to second quarter action now.
Hill is back in the eye, or no, they're split now.
Yep, and we are in a 3rd and 5 situation, and we're going to see a rollout, a fake to Hill. This is going to be incomplete pass.
Tough pass going.
Absolutely.
Lefty
Frank.
going right. I don't know if that's like a wasted down right there. Now we got 4th down. That's
Yeah.
I don't know if I. This young man's a left-handed quarterback. He's a very good athlete, Curran, but he's rolling. Watch him. He's rolling to his right. It's a very tough throw.
It is, and he's got pressure on him. He's not even set. And his intended receiver really, the spin on that ball, Tony Mobilia really had to lay out to try and have a chance at that. But in Curran's defense, that's not an easy play for him. So it's 4th down. They're going for it. They got Hill in the backfield in the power I. And we're going to see another pass here. And this pass is going to be incomplete. Foxborough holds. And I got to ask myself as a coach, why am I not giving the ball to Hill back-to-back plays, or even one of the 2?
Well, all right. Let's look at Blake Hill, or not Hill. Curran overthrows. You're 100% right, 1,000% right. You got a horse like him. You ride him. You ride him. You need him. He's 90% of your offense.
Yeah, he's the catalyst that everything goes through. And
not trying to criticize the coaching staff. By the way, the head coach of Milford is Joe Todd, who was a fine athlete at Mansfield.
Absolutely.
And eventually made it to the New York Jets. He was on the taxi squad for a year.
So here we are. Clagg's going to drop back, and he's got room to run, but he also has Darcy tried to one-hand that one, and I think he had time to get both hands up. He probably was expecting a hit from his blind side, but Foxborough had a bunch formation to the left right there, and Clegg stepped up out of the pressure. I don't think, you know what, if Darcy's not open, I think Clegg takes off in that situation.
Yeah, he could have made it too. Let's take a look at Mark Clegg.
So you see he's got room, and this ball's a little high. It is a little high in Darcy's defense, but certainly he's athletic enough that he could come down with that. With a little bit of luck. Now we're going to see Few and DeRay. You're going to the long and short of it here with these 2 guys, and a straight ahead handoff for very little gain. And again, there's the big guy, Riley Burns, at the bottom of that pile.
Just stuff the hole.
Yeah.
Just stuff the hole. He in 75, and that's Cullen Burns. Is that his brother?
Could be a brother. He's another good-sized kid.
He's a peanut. He's 6 foot 250. You got some big kids.
Yeah, they sure do. So Foxborough facing a 3rd and real long. an obvious passing situation, but never anything for sure. I believe Few's he is in a tight end once again, and I think they're going to probably go back to him. There he is in the middle of the field. And Clegg just had too much pressure that time.
Yeah, he got hit from behind as he was releasing the ball, Marky Clegg. So it's a punt.
Yeah, back-to-back stops by each defense. So as we get to the second quarter, the offense disappears and the defense arrives. Foxborough will be punting. They do have the ball in fairly good field position, so with a good Garini kick here, they might be able to pin down the Hawks. Trying to get a number on the return guy back there.
Jack Capoletti, number 11, Dougie.
All right, single return guy.
I think we're going to see a lot of Blake Hill in this drive.
I would expect so. It almost looks like Milford's coming for the block.
Yeah.
Garini gets off a knuckleball. This ball's going to hit the ground and bounce. And if everybody's smart, they just get away from it. They do. So ball's going to be down at the 26-yard line. All right, it turns out to be, it's at 8, 12, 24, 36-yard punt by Garini. And that's net, too, because there's no return.
Yeah, let's kick the ball a little bit there, buddy.
Yeah. An interesting point, so people understand this. Just because he touched that ball doesn't mean it's down. If he decides to kick it and he goes further back and the guy picks that ball up, that's still live.
Oh, it sure is.
He has to down that ball in order for it to be dead. So back to live action here. And now we got motion out of Capoletti. He freezes, and now we're going to see Hill. And he's running behind Burns and a couple other
We got a
guys.
flag down, too. I think we got a hold.
We might.
Boy, you know, he's methodical, and then he sees a burst, boom. He sees a quick hole, and he's in that hole.
Well, you got a dangerous combination there because you got size and strength that allows him to go inside. And then to your point, he's got that burst.
Yep.
Where if he finds that daylight, he's gone in a heartbeat,
yeah.
as we saw in his first touchdown.
Yeah, he's got flat out speed. There's no question. This is coming.
We had holding on the offense.
You were right, partner.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat
that
first
kind of hurts
down.
because he had about a 6-yard gain right there. And now they're going to move that thing back. And it was a spot foul, too, so looks like they're going to lose 8 or 9 on that.
And, you know, in my opinion here, Doug, like we were talking earlier, I'd still run this kid.
Why not?
I know they're 17 yards behind the line of scrimmage, but he's not bad. He's out now.
He's out right now. And we're gonna see a toss here. And this is being strung out by Foxborough. Really nice job.
Yeah.
Really nice job there. Hassett, Garini, Pond, Henry, they're all there. Really nice job of stringing this out. Nobody was fouled here. Here's Hassett on the end.
Richard Davis involved in that as well.
Richard Davis right there, his right partner. Look at that, just more blue shirts than white shirts.
Too slow to develop.
Yeah, so it looks like they lost another yard on that play, so we will have a second down and 20. They got to get to the 36-yard line for a first down.
Well, they got Hill back in there.
Hill's back in there.
Maybe he can get 10 of it back.
He could. I'd watch for a possible screen pass here. And we're going to see a rollout by Curran, and he's going to dump this off. And
he got probably 10 of it back.
Yep, he did, but Henry was here to close fast. Capoletti picks up 10, like you said. Still third long play. Yeah, nice play all the way around, both offense and defense. So 8 minutes left in the half, 14-7 Foxborough. Milford with a 3rd and 10, and we're going to have another timeout here. And who's going to call this one? Milford probably again.
We have a 20-second timeout charged to White.
That's their third.
Well, we got 7:56 left in the half. Foxborough's got a 14-7 lead, and Milford's 3rd and 10. On there, what yard line are they on, Dougie? I can't see it.
I think they're at the 25.
26, I think. Looks like the 26. So 3rd and 10.
And Hill is the back. in the power I. And we're going to see Kern roll to his right again. And this time he connects with Capoletti, who breaks the tackle and gets first down.
And where do you see who springs Kern to throw that football?
Yeah. Again, Kern rolling to his right, being a left-handed quarterback, a very difficult.
Mike, if you can run that, let's take a quick one here. Watch Hill on the block here.
Yep.
You can't,
Yeah, he did. He picked up. Yeah, he got a piece of our linebacker there. I believe number 51 for Foxborough, James O'Neill. So 1st and 10, ball at the 45 of Milford. And now we're going to see straight ahead running here.
9 yards from Hill.
Yep. Now they actually spot him a little short, so he's going to get 8 out of that. The 2nd and 2. Foxborough's actually small inside at the moment, meaning that they're not playing their heavyweights that you sometimes see.
Yep.
You got Pegas and O'Neill in there. Bartuka's the big guy at 1D tackle. They're basically playing a 4-4. And we're going to see Hill up the middle again.
He's
and
got
he
a first down
two or
plus
three
6.
guys. Yeah.
A friggin' beast.
He is. He's just, you know, hard to tackle. He's just hard to tackle is another way of describing it. His line is firing off pretty good. Foxborough gets penetration, but as you can see, even as he gets hit, he's making spin moves and everything else.
Yeah, he's a very athletic kid.
So 6.5 minutes to go. Clock is running. Milford does pick up yet another first down. They're now at the Foxborough 42-yard line with Foxborough holding a 7-point advantage.
He's out. Now Hill's out.
And we're going to see Kern with a deep drop and another nice run.
Yeah, close to another first down.
That's O'Toole.
Yeah, if they're getting 9-10 yards every play on the ground, Doug, we're going to be worn out at the end.
Yeah. This is a deep handoff here. It's almost like it's a draw play. In fact, there's a little jab step by O'Toole there. It looked like he made a cutback, went from left to right. So they have a 2nd and short, about 1 yard to go. Hill's back in the game, and he's going to take it. Same type of play, to tell you the truth. They just run you opposite side.
Yep. Right between left guard, left tackle, and picked up another 10.
Another 10 yards.
I mean, they're getting 10 every play here. See, to your point, a little while ago, you were talking about not giving this kid the ball.
Right.
How can you not give this kid the ball?
Yeah, I mean, right there, he doesn't even have a blocker in front of him. And we're going to see him once again, and now he's going to try the middle. Hey,
we finally stopped him with a yard.
That's it. Pegas is there.
Yep. I think he got about a yard back. That's
good job on his part, and Corey too. So it's one of the very few, meaning like maybe twice, that he's been stopped for anything less than 6 or 7 yards.
Yeah, absolutely. 4:50 left in the half. 14-7 Foxborough.
It's actually very quiet here tonight too for a good sized
homecoming.
crowd.
Yeah.
Be noisy at halftime, but right now it's a little somber. Here we go. 2nd and long. Curran going to fake it. He's going to roll out to his left, and he's got a wide open receiver over there.
Oh, his knee went
still
down.
moving.
His knee was down.
Tony Mabilia catches that one.
Oh boy, I think the refs missed that one. Well, we got to see this again, Mike. I think he should have been 5 yards back.
He's limping
here.
though.
Yep.
A little pitch and catch there from Kern to Mabilia.
Let's take a look. Great camera work here, guys. Great camera work. Well, wait, we're gonna see him. No, maybe he didn't get down.
But yet you can see where he probably hyperextended that knee right there.
Yep.
So here we go. We're going to see Mr. Hill straight ahead running.
And he's down to about the 1.
I think he's possibly in.
He's in. They got him in.
2 scores for him tonight.
Well, he is leading the Hockomock League in scoring. There's 2 more touchdowns for him tonight.
So we're back within a point of being even. Foxborough will get the ball once more, and hopefully, in addition to scoring, they kill most of that clock because Milford does get the second half kickoff. So we do not want to give the ball back to them with a chance to score and then get it start the half. So
kick is good.
Yep.
14 up.
Even 4. Nothing fancy about this, partner.
Let's take a look at Blake Hill. Smash mouth football right here, guys.
Yeah, Rivera's there. Big number is it 54? Yeah, 64. Big number 64 also pushing and grinding right there. It's Jacob Iosco, yeah, Jacob Iosco. That's what you like to see out of your lineman, too. You like to see more than the first level. You want to see him get downfield, hit another guy, possibly 3 if possible.
I would never not give that kid the ball. He's the best back I've seen so far this year.
Yeah, you know, we obviously didn't televise the sharing game, and Lisma over there had a field day.
Yeah, he was good, too.
He's more of a speed
slasher.
Back. He's a slasher, tall, lanky kid. But they ran him a lot of times on that jet sweep. Right now, you're just seeing smash mouth football, and the kid's a handful. So once again, we're going to see Lahane tee this up on the hash mark. Milford's real tight with this formation.
Yeah,
as well.
they are. They are. It's almost set up for an onside kick.
It looks that way. And once again, we're going to see the ball deep to Guarini, and he fielded about his 5, and he's got a seam, and he's going to bring it out about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, great return.
It really was.
Look for a second, he was gone.
Chappelle Feaster forced him back inside, which allowed Milford's pursuit to catch up to Guarini, but for a split second there, it looked like he was going to break this one.
Let's take a look from the other side.
We'll see it from the back end here. And again, he's just sizing up his blockers. DeRay's out in front of him, gets a good block. And there's where he gets turned back inside, but not until he gets a 35-yard return out of it. He gives Foxborough great field position. Flag will be in the shotgun once again. He's going to drop back, and he's going to scramble. Should take off right now, Mark. There you go. Burns brings him down, but not until he gains 5 yards. That was a wise decision by Marky Clegg not to force a throw there. Plenty of time on the clock to keep this drive going. They're in a no huddle. They're right back up to the line of scrimmage. And we're going to see Capichetti take a handoff, and he's going to break ahead for 5-6 yards.
Burns got him.
Yeah, there's not a lot of fat on that Burns kid. You can see it from here. We're getting a good look at him right now. You see him on your screen, number 77. That is a big kid.
A defensive right end right there.
All right, now we're going to see another timeout. What do we got? Milford going to try one more? Just to make sure the defense is set.
We have a full timeout, charge to White.
It certainly is. They just want to make sure. Foxborough's running no huddle on them. Capichetti just on a little inside handoff, the scissor play. And as you can see, Burns comes down from his DN position, wraps him up tight like a package. I'm impressed with Milford, in general, but a couple of their ball players, Frank. Some of the better kids I've seen this year.
Quality college kids. I like this kid, Riley Burns. He's big, he's fast, he's strong. And obviously we like Blake Hill. He's a player. I like the little quarterback. He's not really little. He's 5'11". He's got pretty good feet. He's got a nice arm. He's overthrown a few of his receivers already, but you can tell that he's got a pretty good arm. And he would we say, passed for over 200 yards last week?
Yeah. Well, Foxborough will have a 1st and 10 with the Milford 49. The score is tied at 14. 3:17 on the clock before we go to halftime.
One thing they haven't done is they haven't gotten Mark Clegg yet, have they?
No, they have not. They put some pressure on. We're going to get that little inside bubble screen.
Yeah.
Marini's only going to pick up a couple here. He actually ran into the pursuit of Milford. He outran his blockers. So a 2-yard gain on the bubble screen. Foxborough still staying with hurry-up offense. And I think Cappuccetti's probably going to take a hand up. No, we're going to see Clegg. He's going to drop back. He's got a wide open Darcy who can't hold that ball in. He's behind the secondary.
Just a little high, I think.
Yeah, he's a little mad at himself too because I think he felt he could have caught that ball. It was high. He was behind the secondary. We're going to see the end of this play. And yeah, again, with one hand.
Would have been a tough catch.
It would have been a tough catch.
So we got 3rd and 10. I don't know why it says 3rd and 8 up there, but because it's the ball's on the right on the marker. It's 3rd and 10.
So here we go. Obvious passing down. Here comes
screen.
Good call here. They're not going to get the first.
But they're going to get close enough they can go on 4.
Yeah, they can, and I think they should. They're going to be spotted about 3 yards shy, though. Well designed. All right, it's the right call here. Cappuccetti gets out there, but great pursuit there. Great pursuit there by Harrison Bliss. And Foxboro's going to call this timeout. While we get timeout, if we can go back to that one more time.
We have a full timeout charge.
You can see how this line tries to set this up. We've been talking about Clegg not having any pressure on him. All right, and right there, it's design pressure. Watch the line. They just a little courtesy block, and then they just let them all in. Unfortunately, here you got Milford has a very smart cornerback over here that stayed at home.
Yep.
And he really made the play with the help of Bliss coming from the back.
Well, they're 4th and probably a long 2. 3 yards.
3 yards.
Yeah.
What do you call? What do you call?
I'm going to run Cappuccetti. I don't know why. I don't want to take a chance on a pass here. I want to keep the ball on the ground, which is be totally opposite of what they're going to do.
I like Cappuccetti too, but I like a jet sweep myself.
Yep.
Try and get outside because I just think inside, they're strong inside. And we've gained yardage inside, but it's been tough yardage.
So they never broke the huddle at 12 because they weren't.
Hey, they may be going to few for all we know.
Yeah.
One guy came in, one came out. Came out real late. Came out late. Could have been a substitution, but I don't know.
So here we go. Foxborough breaks the huddle from the sideline from their timeout.
Huge play, biggest play of the game right now.
4th and 3. Here comes Darcy, and we're going to see a rollout. And we're going to see a first down. Darcy, who came in motion, basically just runs a little out. It's about 5 yards out of the backfield, enough to pick up the first down. So, good call again by Coach Badieri. Executed very well by Clegg and Darcy. So, Foxborough picks up a first down. We're coming down to 2 minutes. Ball is at the 38-yard line of Milford. Clegg drops back again, and he gets stuffed.
There we go. There's the first one right
Mullally missed his block there.
That's the second time in a row that 29 has come in. First time missed him, and got him this time. Got him from the backside. Watch 29 blitzing.
Yeah, he's coming on a corner blitz, and Mullally just overruns him.
Good call by the defense over there on Milford.
Yeah, it's Neil Arquette.
We have a full timeout charge to White.
White calls their last timeout. So Milford's out of timeout, so should they get the ball back with any time on the clock, they're not going to be able to stop it.
Who are we throwing to now? Guarini?
You know, we haven't really thrown a trade tonight. It's not a bad idea. I still like Few in the middle because, you know, my mind.
Because we have timeouts left too.
Yeah,
right?
we got 4 timeouts left. But I do like Few in the middle again. I mean, that's really the first sack of the night against Foxborough. Milford's had some pressure at times, but not much. The line's done a pretty good job for the Warriors tonight, giving Clegg time to read his receivers and where they're at. Mullally's still in there with them in the backfield. And we got trip receivers to this side. Few is the closest. And we're going to see the blitz again by the corner. Clagg's going to step up and run for about six yards maybe.
It's a good time for a timeout right here, Doug.
Yeah, it sure is.
He's
So,
hurt. He's hurt. He looked like he hurt his left hip.
Well,
We have a
we're gonna see the blitz
20-second
again. The corner
charge
blitz coming.
timeout to blue.
He steps up, and he gets sandwiched. Yeah, he does.
He got a helmet right in the ribs.
Yeah, Hill was one of the guys, and Pointer was the other. And they sandwiched Marky Clegg there after he picked up about 4 yards. So Foxborough with a real long situation, 3rd and 17. Still in great field position. If they can pick up 10 here, they went on 4th down before. They'll go on 4th down again.
Yes, I'm very impressed with this Milford football team. They're pretty good. They're pretty good offensively and defensively. Joe Todd has done a great job with them.
Yep. All right, Fusel receiver to the near side. Here comes DeRay in motion. And we're going to see Clegg. We're going to run
Another
that screen again.
Oh, they picked it up. Oh, he broke
the
it.
tackle.
He broke it.
So
Great run.
good effort right there. Was it Capichetti, I believe? No, it was Darcy. And Darcy looks like he's hurt. We're going to call a timeout. Wow, he broke that first tackle there.
He got hit twice hard.
Yeah, I believe that
We have
might
a
have
full
been
timeout
Valentin
charge to
made the
blue.
first hit, and it was a hard hit.
Yeah, it was.
And then as Darcy broke free, he was able to get about 2 or 3 more yards, but he paid the price for it. He's gipping off right now. So we're at 4th and 9. Ball at the 37-yard line of Milford. A minute 15. One thing you got to think of here is if we pass and Clegg gets sacked, Milford's going to have great field position. No timeouts, but great field position, and a kid that can break a run in a hiccup.
Yeah. He must have close to 200 yards in this half.
Yeah, well, he had the big run to start. He had like a 60-yard run for the touchdown.
Yep.
He's definitely over 100, maybe close to $150. So here we are. Greeny is in the backfield in the slot. And
oh boy!
we're gonna get a free play out of this.
Yep.
This is smart football right there. Give credit to the center, Patty Farmer, because Foxborough went with a hard count, got the defensive line to jump, and Farmer snapped the ball, and everyone kind of froze.
Plays going.
Plays going. A couple guys who didn't freeze, Jermaine Few and Mark Clegg.
There you go.
You'll see it right here. And now there's Farmer. See, you still got
We had
Foxborough linemen down in
offsides on
the
the
stands, for God's
defense.
sakes.
The penalty is declined. First down.
So we would have got a free
Foxborough.
5 out of that, but instead we get about a 15-yard gain. And I'll move the chains. Clock stops while they do that. Foxborough still has like 3 timeouts, and they're moving. Chain crew's all messed up. They're gonna get their act together. They're paid volunteers. All right, here we go. Mullally in the backfield with Clegg. We got Greeny split way out to the right. We have Hassett split way out to the left here. That's the near side. All right, now we go.
We're all square now.
Clock was stopped anyhow because Few went out of bounds. And there's the blitz again. And that's a smart move by Clegg.
Yeah, he was getting thundered.
Same thing. That same guy is coming every time on that corner blitz. That's
nobody's 29.
Arquilano.
Yep.
And I'm thinking, like, somebody's got to see where that kid's coming from and then
Just
throw
go
the ball
right
back that side, right?
Exactly. Back out of the backfield, suck him right in.
I mean, this has been like 4 times on this drive that this young man has been in there putting pressure on Mark Clegg. He's got 1 sack and 3 pressures. So,
well, the one thing is they didn't need to stop the clock.
No, and again, what we've seen earlier this year is sometimes Clegg holds on to that ball a little bit too long and then takes the sack. That time there he did the right thing.
1 minute and 2 seconds left in the half.
Capicetti's back in the backfield. And we're going to see flag drop
Here he
back
comes again.
Now
they finally did throw behind him, but they were covered. Hill was right on him.
Yeah. Hill and Bliss, but even what's this too? The way Cavicetti's set up, he has to turn all the way back.
Yeah.
And thrown on his back shoulder.
Yeah, he threw it on his back shoulder.
So I mean, he had no chance to really catch and run with that ball. So the clock is running. Foxborough has timeouts. They're just letting this clock run. Now they call timeout. Yeah,
kind of some miscommunication going on.
Yeah, there was. I mean, we're looking at 3rd and long here, and basically you let about 10 valuable seconds run off that clock.
Well, what do they get to John Cronin's range?
I think Cronin's good from 40. All right, so right now they're at what? They're about the 27-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
You figure that's a 44-yard kick. That's possible. With no wind tonight, that's possible.
Give us 10 more, though.
Yeah, I think 10 definitely gives Cronin a solid shot at making a field goal here. So you got to be wise with this play. Cannot afford a sack or a tackle for loss. And here we go again. And
look at this kid again.
This is what we get.
He did it again, 29.
Right. And Hill's there, and Hill's stripping the ball from. The clock's just going to run, though.
This kid, his name is Neil Arguellano, 5'7", 155, is wreaking total havoc on the left side of the Foxborough offensive line. He's just flying past everybody, and he's been in Mark Clagg's face this whole period.
All right, now Foxborough takes a timeout here. They're looking at, 23, like a 4th and 23. Now, there's 13 seconds left. We got a tie game. And the one thing is, if you're playing for one play here, I would have waited probably about another 5 seconds before I would have called the timeout. Because
we're done with timeouts.
But right now, but what I'm saying is I think, we the last down, we let too much go off the clock. This time, I think we let too little go off the clock.
Right.
Milford, if Milford stops us here, they're going to have a chance for one play. And there he is.
Look at this kid. He's just untouched.
Yeah.
How can you not know that he's coming?
Now, he doesn't get credit for the sack, but he should, because he's the one who made it happen.
What would that call? That would be called a hurry, wouldn't it?
Yeah, hurry, pressure, whatever. I mean, I'd give him credit for half a sack because he made first contact. So, unfortunately, Foxborough's not trying a field goal right now when they had a great opportunity.
Go deep, baby.
And that's what you're going to see. You're going to see the old Hail Mary. Hugh's going to pay the price for that one.
He's in bounds, and the clock is going to run
And he doesn't get the first down. It doesn't matter. That was.
That's it. Too bad.
I mean, it's not a first down. The guy on the down marker is flipping first down. They still need another 10 yards.
Yeah, it's not a first down. That's the end of the half. Exciting half, though. It's an exciting half.
Yeah, few paid the price for that. We took that one in the small of the back. I'm not sure if there was still time on the clock and Milford's getting the ball back.
Yeah, you know what? I think you're right, Doug.
And that's where my point was. Is we call timeout with 13 seconds, knowing that you're either going to throw it long or something like that. You don't get the first down. Milford gets one shot here.
Sure.
So poor clock management by the Warriors.
So we go into big prevent here.
Yeah, Greeny's way back. Foxborough's on their way to the locker room. They had to be called back out.
I don't know if I'd even throw the ball. I think
I'd
give the ball to Hill.
Yeah.
He could probably get 40 anyway.
Tell you what, if he gets to the second level.
Yeah, he could be gone.
Greeny's the deep back and a certain short tackler, but physicality, he's not a matchup for Hill at full stride.
No.
So now you're going to see we're going to have twin safeties back there deep.
Just take a knee.
Lewis Piccolo. All right, so they did.
Took a knee.
So they outguessed me. I would at least give Hill one shot. So we're even like we started. We're tied at 14. Milford will be getting the second half kickoff. Foxborough had a chance there. The last drive they took over. Decent field position with 4 minutes on the clock and basically came up short. Milford's defense stood tall. And basically we've seen a good half of football. So we're going to break for halftime. It's homecoming. There'll be activities going on, and Frank and I will be back after it's all done.
And you'll find them at the other fighters team when door number 12, right across the parking lot. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2016 Foxborough High School Marching Band. The band is led on the field by senior drum majors Kenneth Eva and Owen Vacheron. This year's halftime show is entitled Reeling in the Years, featuring the music of the iconic 70s jazz rock group Steely Dan. The show's 4 songs include Reeling in the Years, Ricky Don't Lose That Number, Peg and Josie. The Foxborough Warrior Marching Band.
One, two, three, four.
How about a big hand for the Foxborough Marching Band as they pass in review? Please direct your attention to the 50-yard line for the Foxborough Warrior cheerleaders.
Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? My name's Anthony Barrera.
And we are part of the class of 2017.
Tonight, we will be announcing this year's homecoming court.
First, we have Princess Danielle Mata. She is the daughter of Bill and Darlene Mata. Danny is a part of the soccer team. She's also the vice president of class council.
Wait. All right, we're back. And now, here's Molly to introduce the first princess.
First, we have Danielle Mata. She is the daughter of Bill and Darlene Mata. Danny is a part of the soccer team. She is the vice president of class council and also the secretary of student council e-board. Danny plans to major in elementary education and enjoys UMass Amherst and URI.
Along with Danny Mata is Prince Joseph Vincent Paul Bartuca, son of Joe and Marisa Bartuca. Joe is a football captain, plays for the basketball team, is an NHS and Spanish NHS. He plans on majoring in accounting, and he's interested in Bryant, Bentley, Providence College, Babson, and UMass Amherst.
Next, we have Princess Julia DeCenzo. She is the daughter of Adam and Amanda DeCenzo. Julia is a part of the volleyball team where she is a captain. She is also a part of NHS, Spanish NHS, Student Council, and Helping Hands Club President. Julia plans to major in business and is interested in the University of Maryland, UConn, University of Delaware, and North Carolina State.
With Julia DeCenzo right now is Andre Jabari, but her prince is Paul Darcy, son of Paul and Karen Darcy. He plays on the football team, tennis team, is an iSchool advocate. His major is undecided, and he plans on attending Clemson University, Syracuse University, or High Point University.
Next, we have Princess Devin Malika, the daughter of Jim and Suzanne Malika. Devin is a part of the varsity soccer team where she has been for the past 4 years. She is also a part of ASL, NHS, and she is also a part of student council. Devin hopes to major in education and is interested in UConn, URI, and Stonehill.
Accompanying Devin Malika is Prince John Whitehouse, son of Todd and Colleen Whitehouse. John is a football captain, student council executive board, and is on the foreign language club. He plans on majoring in business, and he is very interested in Bryant University, Bentley University, UMass Amherst, and Providence College.
Next, we have Princess Jess Rounds, the daughter of Dan and Dina Rounds. Jess is the cross-country captain. She's also a part of student council and Interact Club. Jess hopes to major in nursing and is also interested in the University of Delaware and Clemson University.
With Jess Rounds is Prince Brandon Wasserman, son of David and Anne-Marie Wasserman. Brandon is a golf captain, treasurer of DECA, and is on the tennis team. I might also add he's filming the senior video and he's doing a great job so far. He plans on majoring in marketing communications, and he's interested in Cornell University, Bentley University, and Boston College.
The last couple we have is Princess Solange Stamatos. She is the daughter of George and Mara Stamatos. Solange is a model trial and model UN president. She's also a part of History Club, Student Council, Community Warriors, Debate Team, and the Spanish NHS. Solange's major is undecided. She is interested in Villanova University, University of Michigan, and the University of Maryland.
The last prince is Trey Guarini, son of Jeff and Carrie Guarini. He is a football captain and a lacrosse captain. He's planning on majoring in marine engineering, and he's interested in Massachusetts Maritime Academy, Roger Williams University, Bentley University, and Babson College.
And this year's 2016-2017 winners are
Joe Bartuca!
and Jess Rounds!
Congratulations!
All right, everybody at home, welcome back. Second half action just about to start. We've had a very long halftime due to the homecoming festivities, the band, the cheerleaders, you name it. Everybody's been out on the field except the football teams.
Injuries.
We're tied at 14. Both teams scoring early. Second quarter, we saw more defense. And, what we anticipated tonight from Milford, the running game featuring Mr. Blake Hill has been true to everybody's expectations. And Foxborough, on the other hand, is countered with a passing attack. Jermaine Few and Marky Clegg have hooked up for one score. And we've seen Mr. Phil Duregan in the end zone on a run. So 14, like I said, tied up here. And second half action, Milford will be getting the ball. And we'll see what's going to happen here, partner. I don't know.
Well, if I'm Joe Todd over there in Milford, I'm going to run that kid Hill into the ground because he just is punishing Foxborough. He's getting 8 to 10 yards, as you know, every carry. Every carry. Here's the first Foxborough touchdown, Marky Clegg to Jermaine Few.
And that play's been open a couple times. Few lining up as a tight end and finding a seam in the middle. And here you go, coming back with Hill.
There's Hill.
And he's just a breakaway train at this point in time. And you got fast kids chasing him. And he's twice their size, and he's outrunning them.
He's 6'1", 222. And like we said a couple of times, he's going to Yale. He's obviously a very smart kid, too. So outstanding football player, probably the best back in the Hockomock League. He's already got 9 touchdowns in the 5 games that he's played so far. So this is going to be an interesting second half. They could wear us down because they're huge.
They are.
They're big.
John Cronin will be kicking off, kicking towards the TP end of the field. That's the concession stand. And this ball is bobbled. Picked back up, and
nice return to the
it is. It's Ryan O'Toole, number 28. He bobbled the kickoff inside his own 10-yard line, but then was able to recover it, pick it up, and as you said, partner, he turned the edge.
Yeah, let's look at O'Toole here. He's a junior. He's the heir apparent to Hill.
So he actually starts the second half in the backfield.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's a good runner. He runs hard.
And we're going to see the inside handoff here. Doesn't fool the Foxborough Warriors.
Going for about a yard. That's about it, Doug.
Yeah. Pat Caveney, number 18 there. Matt Mullally, 22. Ball carrier there that time was a song. Menanetsi. Smith. Right. Smitty there.
All right, Hill's back in the backfield right now. We got second and it says 7.
Foxborough showing blitz, and they are coming blitz. And once again, Hill just plows over people. He's going to pick up about 4 or 5 yards here, but he's shy of the first down.
Excuse me, Dougie. We don't want to emphasize this kid too much because there's 10 other kids on the field with him at the same time. But when you take a look at how big he is and how quick he is and how strong he is, he's going to wear us out if we don't get his legs out from under him.
Right. And to your point too, Frankie has a good line in front of him. Now we're going to see a little double wing action here.
Yep.
And a QB keeper.
And
Kern's going to be just. They're going to spot him, but man, that was darn close. They're going to give him the first down.
Yeah, they gave him the first down. And he's a good athlete, that quarterback.
Yeah,
Kern,
he is.
Too. This is a decent football team. If let's take a look at Kern again.
Now, they're just a QB keeper, double wing, and now they're going no huddle in their same formation.
Yep.
And now you're going to see Hill take the counter pitch.
He gets about 4.
Yeah, Corey tackles him from behind. A little help there from Bartuca, Pegas.
Now, as we talked about earlier, again, Doug, this just wears the clock out. When you get this kind of running situations here, they're just wearing the clock out.
Yep. See Capoletti go in motion. He takes the pitch this time, and Matt Pond makes contact.
And he gets about 3 or 4.
So we're looking about a 3rd and 3 here.
I get the big boy back in.
Yeah,
now.
and they're still running no huddle, and they're still staying with this double wing.
Yeah, this is the Everett offense right here. Wow, and I think they got a first down, Doug.
And that's Curran again, I believe. Now they're going to mark him shy, Frank. Look at that.
Oh,
I thought he had it.
Yeah, it looked like he had it, but he's a yard shy.
Fourth down. He was going behind Ryan.
No huddle. No huddle. Did somebody blow a whistle?
It sounded like a whistle. I don't think he got it.
Well, we're going to find out in a second. Sounded like an inadvertent whistle.
I got to be honest with you. I thought I heard a whistle as well.
They're moving the stakes.
Wow, they did. It's funny because the linesman on our side was marking him a yard shy.
Yeah, it looked like he called it short. You're absolutely right.
So they just barely inch out that one. We're here in a deadlock 14-14 game with 8:22 and counting. And Milford is basically running a hurry-up offense here. Now they're back to their power I and back to Hill. And Tegas has him.
He'll get about 3.
Tegas and Corey team up for that tackle.
Already they've knocked 3 minutes off the clock in the third period already, Doug. There's 7:55 left in the period, and Milford is just controlling the clock, controlling the ball. Ball sits at the 43-yard line of Foxborough.
Yeah, we've already, had a long halftime, so these teams might show a little rust coming out of the locker room, but not Milford. They're grinding. And there's Hill again, and he's got a big hole in the middle.
Got a big hole up for about 6 on that one. I think he's a yard short.
And Bartuka brings him down, but not until after he gains a bunch there.
Actually 2 yards short. Or 3 yards short, I'm sorry.
There you go, just a straight head power football following his fullback, following his big guard and tackle there. And again, we're going to see that little QB keeper. And Curran breaks it outside. He picks up a little bit more than the first down yardage.
Is this reminiscent of somebody, some team last year that did this to us?
Yeah, King Phillip flashback. You're right, Frank.
King Phillip ran about 11, 12 quarterback sneaks against us and just did nothing but control the clock and score.
Yeah. Now, again, I mentioned in the first half, Foxborough's playing small inside, where at times we see they bring in the Twin Tower package of Panico and McNeil. And back to the double wing, and we're going to see a little jet motion here.
Strung it out. Foxborough strung it out and held them to a yard or 2.
Again, O'Toole with ball carrier. Nice defense that time by Foxborough. Caveney over there at the end. Also, I think I saw number 6 over there, Sammy Blake, might have had a piece of that action. So no gain, 2nd and 10. 14-14 is the score, 6:09 and counting. Game's moving fast now, which is good. No complaints. Now we're going to see a pass play.
Here's our pass.
And he's got Capoletti.
He looks like he might score. Down at the 1.
That is just a risk that the D-back for Foxborough took, and he came up empty. He tried to jump the route. I didn't catch a number there, but we're going to see who it is right here. This is Capoletti
coming out.
And
making a nice catch.
It's Mike Henry. Mike Henry just over pursued. Capoletti gets it down to like the 1 yard line, and we're going to see that QB keeper again. He's actually at the 4. I'll take that back, check that. Thought he had gotten closer to the
Boy, it looked like he was
pylon.
out at the 1.
I thought so too, but they spotted him at the 4. So we're going to see no gain right there.
About
really.
at the 3. And they're still in this funky formation here, this really close double wing.
And there's going to be Hill on the pitch. He lost his footing.
I think his knee was down. I may be wrong, but it looked like his knee was down.
They spotted him shy too, but he slipped on his cut.
Yeah, they brought it back.
And now I got Mr. Curran going here again.
Timeout on Foxborough. I think this is a smart move. Or maybe it is at Milford, but 3rd and 2 for a touchdown.
20-second timeout to blue.
Yep. Let's take a look at Blake Hill here.
Watch his cut. right there, his plant foot slips, but again, his size allows him to lunge forward.
Fall forward.
And he
yeah.
picks up 2.5, 3 yards.
Exactly. So we got 5:16 left in the third period. That's how fast this has gone. And we got third down and about 2 yards to go for a touchdown. And
here they go. Milford breaks the huddle after Foxborough's timeout. And
it's Hill.
Hill again.
And he's in.
And he's in.
He's in easily, too.
He's just a load.
Yeah,
he's running behind Burns. I mean, Burns
is a load.
Is. I mean, you see him, you give credit there, number 62 also for Milford.
62 and 51.
Patrick
nice.
Bergoli.
And 51, Doug. Both nice blocks.
51, Josh Legore. Again, these kids are all 200 pounds. 200 pounds is the norm.
Yeah, exactly.
Well over 200 in some cases. So here's Lehane, the kick. And it looks good. And it is
good.
So here we are, half the period chewed up on this drive.
Let's take a look at Hill's touchdown here. Just Hill moves the pile. Look at 77. 77 against our 63. Who's that? Bartuka. He took Bartuka 7 yards into the end zone. That's just a pile driver right there. If you've got a 6'1", 220-pound tailback, not a fullback, a tailback with his kind of quickness and speed, running over a 6'4", 295-pound beast of a tackle, you got some movement here.
Yeah, and Bartuka is one of our two-way linemen, big boy himself, but he just. The low man wins there, and what happened was we saw Burns get underneath of him and just drive him back and never stop moving his legs. So Milford, very impressive opening drive for the second half.
With one pass and about 11 or 12 runs.
Yeah. Yeah, Foxborough's offsides on the play, so the extra point try is good.
This is one of the concerns I had. I thought they'd, in the second half, by running Hill as much as they did, and O'Toole, they wear you out.
Yeah.
That's a tough proposition, having to go against those big kids. So we'll see what happens here.
They got a lot of game left.
Foxborough has not been able to run against Milford at all. The only way that they've moved the football is by throwing the football.
Guarini and DeRay back. Lehane gets a good kick. It looks like DeRay's going to field this one at about his own 14-yard line. And he finds a little bit of hole.
It's up to about the 30.
Yeah, not a bad return. Brandon White brings him down for the Hawks.
All right, let's take a look at number 29. Let's try to find that knucklehead.
Yeah, that kid's been a force the last series. He was basically blitzing every play.
His name is Neil Arguelano, number 29, comes off the edge from the right side, and I'll tell you, he's wreaked havoc in this, at least in the second period.
Right.
All over Mark Clegg.
Well, right now, I see him set up as an inside linebacker, Frank. So they're moving him around.
Yeah, which is, you can't find him.
Now he breaks out. There he
now
goes.
He's on the left side.
Now he's on the left side, and he could be coming hard. Now he drops back, and Clegg gets it out to Guarini. And Guarini's going to get about 6 yards before he's tackled. And to that point, Aguilano is one of the tacklers from Milford.
Yeah, he's a very good athlete, very quick, very strong kid. He's fought through a couple of tough blocks.
Foxborough, no huddle. And now we see Capichetti.
First down.
And a little bit more, and he's still going.
Nice run.
About a 12-yard run for Capichetti.
That's what we need to do to open up. We need to open up this offense by running the football. Usually it's opposite. You open it up by throwing the football, but we throw the football a lot in this offense.
Right. And now Foxborough is near the midfield stripe. We see DeRay in motion. And Clegg is going to throw
back to pass. Guarini's right over in the middle.
And he breaks the tackle. And he's going to be just shy, I think, of the first down marker.
Yeah, that's about a 9-yard gain. Nice pass by Clegg. Nice cut by Guarini.
We'll check that Foxborough line out there. Again, Farmer, the captain at center.
And here we go.
We're going no huddle.
No huddle right here. Guarini, what a nice play.
And we're going to see Capichetti. He's going to bounce off, guys. He's going to take it outside. Oh, he gets a nice block.
He's
gotta be
still
shy.
about a half a yard short.
Didn't see who had that tackle being on the far side of the field, but Capichetti broke a couple tackles, just couldn't get back enough to get that first down, so 3rd and 1. Again, the Foxborough line, a couple guys we got out there. Bartuka obviously out there. We got Jack Lovely's out there. Matt Seuss is out there. And we're going to see keeper by Clegg. And he had the first down.
Oh, did he lose the ball?
Darn close, but I tell you what, he had the first down and he took
came
a step back.
He took a step back. You're right. He did not make it.
Coach Paderi is beside himself right now. Right there, all you want is the first down.
One more step. He just had to take one more step, Mark Clegg.
He has it.
Right there, and then he cut back. And then a great play by 32. Well, here we go. Big point in the game right here.
Huge, huge.
This is if they stop him, this is a momentum killer.
And Clegg,
they stopped him.
Oh my God!
They stopped him dead.
And it's Burns. Burns in 56. Bliss at Foxborough sitting there with 3 cracks for 1 yard, basically ends up losing yardage and turns the ball back over to Milford in great field position. Milford will take over at their own 45. 2:49 on the clock and a 7-point lead for the Hawks.
You got a yard to go. This Capicetti kid, I gotta think he could make a yard.
Yeah.
Maybe it's me, but well, Milford takes over. 2 minutes and 49 seconds left in the 3rd period. It's a 21-14 lead by Milford. Milford has a 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
O'Toole's the deep back now. And he'll take the handoff.
There's
and
O'Toole,
he
he's
runs
stuffed.
into Pegas and Mullally. And he looks like he may have lost a yard.
Here comes Hill back in the game. They periodically give him a rest. They periodically give Hill a rest, and I don't blame him because the kid's going both ways.
Sure is. And it's actually a great strategy by Todd, Coach Todd over there, because he's your workhorse, but you're not wearing him out.
He's coached a good game.
He has. 2nd and 11, Milford, their own 44, and we're going to see Blake Hill here.
We're going to see Hill go. He's gone.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. 55-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, it is.
Man, that kid's a real deal, isn't he, Dougie?
Yeah, sure is.
They loaded up the box with about 11 players, and he just one quick move, and he was by them all.
Yeah. It's unfortunate because now Foxborough is going to be facing a 2-touchdown deficit, and all the momentum is with Milford at this time. And we're down to 2 minutes in the 3rd quarter, so clock management becomes key as well.
That blocked the point. That could be huge.
Yep, it certainly is. That's going to be a factor if this game gets close again.
So
we're going to look at the touchdown right now, and the point of contact. Yeah, see, you got nobody certainly nobody's going to tackle him high, so you got to go low on him. And he basically hurdled over, I think, one of our D-backs.
He did. And the other thing is you can't catch him.
No.
And for a big kid like that, he's got great speed.
Yeah, you're a coach and you have a kid like that come out for your team. I think you thank the football gods.
We're not that smart. I mean, you're probably smarter than I am, but we're going to run that kid to death.
Yeah.
He's not going to come off the field.
Nice effort here. Coming in on the side. If we get a number, no, we're not going to see the number, unfortunately, but that block came in from the left-hand side. The Foxborough defensive line. We save a point, but Lahane tees it up again in that tight formation. Foxborough needs a good return right now. And Garini's going to have that chance. He's got a wall in front of him.
Run.
He's still a little dancing.
Oh, boy. They got them all tied up at about the 23.
Yeah, he gets balled up there. William Pointer, first Scarlet Hawk to make contact.
Well, we got to make something happen on this drive.
All right, we're going to see it from the opposite side. And Greeny starts, and this is now the little stutter step Just really good coverage by Milford there. Trey really had nowhere to run. So Capichetti is the back once again, and Clegg still, as always, in the shotgun. And he's under pressure. He's going to roll out. And he's got Few. And does Few come up with that ball?
Bounce? I think he caught it.
I think they're going to get, he's inbounds, so the clock stays running. Nice job by Jermaine Few coming back to get that ball.
Actually, did they call a first down?
No, he only picked up like 6.
And why did the clock stop?
Yeah, good point there. Clock is stopped and they're trying to get it to run.
Yeah, the referee on the field is waving his arm. That clock should never have stopped.
Now, Milford's probably going to have to take some time off that clock.
Yeah, I would.
Or does somebody have a timeout right now?
I don't know, but they probably.
20-second charge timeout, 1.
Milford's going to take a timeout here. Not quite sure why, unless they just want to give their kids a blow. They do have a lot of guys playing both ways.
I'd be livid if I was Joe Todd. That clock should never have stopped.
Yeah, they got out there, for Milford. To your point, I do believe they're probably brothers. The other Burns brother. You see him right here, 75 and 77. That's the Burns brothers. And Few kind of like slides in.
He got his hands under it.
His hands under it. A nice job. Picks up, 5-6 yards.
1 minute and 40 seconds left in the third period.
27 to 14 lead by Milford. Flag goes out to Greeny again. Greeny's still moving. He's out near the 44-yard line.
There's a flag. There's a flag. This could be a face mask right here.
That would be beneficial. An extra 15 yards. Let's see what we got here.
Let's take a peek. It's a great angle right here. Great camera work. Let's take a peek. Helmet to helmet.
There's the face mask.
Oh, it was a face mask?
Yeah, it did. Yep, he got.
We have a face mask, 15 yards from the end of the run. First down.
And Greeny was going down at that point in time, so it's almost like you'll see it right there.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, there you go.
I mean, he's on his way down. There's no real reason to grab that face mask at any time. So big.
It feels good.
Yeah, it feels good. good penalty for Foxborough to gain some extra yardage out of it. And
oh boy,
overthrew Greeny in the middle of the field.
Well, Foxborough's back into Milford territory. They're at the 43-yard line. 1:21 left in the third period.
They need to come away with some points on this drive.
Oh yeah.
If they don't, they're in a lot of trouble because Milford can just continue to grind that clock.
Grind that clock is right.
So we have a 2nd and 10 on the incomplete pass. Foxborough breaks the huddle. A little confusion here. Few comes to our side as the lone receiver to the near sideline. Now here comes Greeny inside of him. Milford's coming with that blitz again.
Yep.
Nice cut block by Capichetti.
Oh, they got him. That's probably not a good idea.
No, it wasn't. He gets away with that one, but
he's outside the tackle box. He should have thrown the ball to the sideline.
Yeah.
Mark Clegg's lucky on that one. Let's take a look at Clegg rolling out here.
Again, this play's made by number 29, putting the first pressure on. Yeah, he's actually looking backwards when he throws that ball. Foxborough got away with one there, but Pointer, number 22, had him wrapped up. But once again, the blitz, coming in on Arquilano, 29 for Milford.
He's had a big impact in this game, Doug.
Really, really quick. Capichetti had a nice cut block on him. Enough to slow him down, but it did force Clegg out of the pocket. So 3rd and 10, Foxborough needs to get some sort of decent gain out of this to get an opportunity on 4th down.
More blitz.
That blitz again.
More blitz again.
There's Greeny. Greeny would get about 8 yards out of this. So Foxborough's be looking at a 4th and long 2.
They're going to call a timeout. No.
They don't.
4th and 2, that clock is running. We're under 50 seconds.
Capoletti on the tackle there.
Take a look at Marky Clegg right here. Yep.
And you know, give credit to Foxborough's coaching staff. They see that blitz, and although they're not really picking it up all the time, they are attacking that side. So there's going to be an open receiver there. And if Aquilano comes again, there's going to be an open receiver. There's the option pitch. You got to turn that corner.
They got him.
Yeah,
they stopped him. They
That's
stopped
Hill.
him again.
That's Hill.
Hill made the play. Number 42 all over the place.
I like the call because you got the option, but Hill just covered so much ground that Capichetti couldn't turn the corner there. And once again, Foxborough comes away empty. We're going to see a good view here.
Okay, that's the linebacker stopping this, number 42, who's also rushed for over 200 yards tonight. Oh,
yeah,
almost ripped his head off.
Yeah. In some cases, you know, that's not a face mask, but some referees will actually call that a face mask.
That's right.
He got up inside the helmet. But that just goes to show you his strength, though, too.
Yeah.
He cuffed the back of Capichetti's head and threw him to the ground.
He's the real deal.
So Milford takes over.
O'Toole's in the backfield now. O'Toole's the tailback.
Capiletti goes in motion. There's O'Toole. O'Toole's going to grind ahead for about 6 yards. Yeah, a little shy of that, maybe 5. That'll be the last play of the quarter, though. And Foxborough staring up a tall hill here.
13-point deficit.
13-point deficit. Milford in possession and haven't been stopped in the 2 drives they've had so far in this half.
Other than King Philip, Milford's the best football team I've seen this year against Foxborough.
Yeah, and who did Milford lose to, Frank?
They've lost twice.
Yeah.
You know, to be honest with you.
Did Stoughton beat them?
No. I don't think they played them.
They got 1 loss in the Davenport.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But, yeah, I mean, unless it was
Could it have been Sharon? No, I don't think so. I don't think Sharon's played them yet.
Who knows?
That'll be a good game. 2 good running backs in that game. Well, if Milford can sustain a drive right here, Doug, we're going to have a very difficult time winning this game.
And even if they don't score, if they grind the ball enough and even Foxborough holds them at some point in time, but they take 4 or 5 minutes off the clock again.
Yeah,
it's really difficult. You know, because Foxborough, although they have a passing attack, you know, Milford has done a pretty good job of containing them since the first quarter.
They like this kid O'Toole. I can tell just the way they run him a lot.
And they actually got Chappelle Feaster, who's just playing on defense. So here's Capiletti in motion. And we're going to see a handoff to O'Toole.
Nice cut.
And look at him.
Oh, boy, he's good. He's good, and he's gone.
Too.
Look at him run. Woo! Wow.
Jeez, that's a 66-yard touchdown right there.
They just cannot stop the run tonight. Cannot stop the run.
And
they got that powerful, quick tailback Hill, and they got this little jitterbug O'Toole, and boy, I'll tell you what, he's good too. Yeah. Those are 2 good backs.
You hate to say that the game is over, but at this point in time, it's going to be extremely difficult for Foxborough to climb out of this hole as Lehane tees it up for the extra point attempt here. And he's good again.
He got it again.
So they have a commanding 20-point lead. Sharon was here scouting, so I'm assuming that they haven't played Sharon yet.
Probably play them next week.
Right. Sharon coaching staff just left here. They've seen enough.
Yeah,
they got to go make some plans.
You know, if they watched Hill, that they would have thought that would have been enough. But this kid O'Toole is, I'll tell you what, I'll bet he's got close to 100 yards tonight too.
Yeah, well, he just picked up 60 plus on that one there.
Yeah.
And right, see where you again, look at the holes. And your linebackers, because Foxborough's blitzing a lot, your linebackers out of position. Now that's JJ, number 25, chasing him. JJ is one of the fastest kids we got.
Yeah.
And he closed the gap, but he didn't have enough to finish it.
That Ryan O'Toole's a pretty quick kid. He looks like he's running. He at least runs a 4.6 at least.
So Lehane, unfortunately, has had a lot of these kickoffs tonight. Tees it up once more. And it's a sidewinder that Greeny is going to go out of bounds.
Thank God. It went out at the 2-yard line.
2-yard line, so that will be a penalty. And Foxborough will have an option here, I think, of taking a re-kick with the yardage there or taking the ball out at a certain part on the field.
At the 40, yep.
And the 30, actually. They're spotted.
Or the is it the 30? Yeah, 30, I'm sorry. The eyes are old.
Yep. So a lot of green ahead of the Warriors here. 70 yards to pay dirt. 10:48 remaining in the contest. Milford with a 20-point lead.
Doesn't get any easier next week against Stoughton, over at Stoughton too.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, we're going to throw the ball.
Jet sweep. And this is the first time we've run this tonight. Greeny's going to pick up about 6 yards before he's hauled in by a host of white jerseys over there on the far side.
The only thing that does is take time off the clock.
Yeah.
We got to get the ball in the air. And I'd like to see him throw the ball over the middle again to Few.
Yeah.
That's got to be open.
And again, I think you're going to go no huddle.
Yeah.
You're in dire straits right here. Clegg takes a snap. And he's under pressure. He's going to keep this. He's got the first down. He slides, does a nice job, avoids the hit. Picks up about 10 yards on the carry. It'll stop the clock momentarily while they move the chains. And we'll be at our own 44-yard line. All right, clock's running again. Kadesh has checked into the game, and I tell you what, Foxborough's Few takes a hit here.
What a stick.
Yeah, he's going to get up. But Foxborough's 2 receivers to the near side were looking at the coaching staff, I think, for a play, and the ball is being snapped. Not sure what was going on right there. Few's checking out. And Teddy Mayer checks in number 10. Second down and about 6. And again, we're going to see Clegg take it. And I believe that was that Hill? It was.
It was Hill.
And Hill looks like he might be hurt. He's taking his helmet off.
Looks like he hurt his shoulder.
Oh. Clegg was going. We're going to see. Clegg's lucky he's got his head here. Foxborough gets rid of it. Look at that. That's a helmet to helmet. As good a game as Hill played, that was definitely an unnecessary shot that he just did. Well, incomplete pass.
Stops the clock, 8:39 left in the game.
Unfortunately, it's going to be a 4th down for Foxborough, though, too.
Yep. I'm
not sure if Mark Clagg's not seeing stars still right now.
I tell you right now, it looks like he's beat up.
Yeah, I mean,
and he is.
He's been under pressure the whole second half.
He's had to run way more than he's ever run this season.
Right. Taking a couple shots here.
Oh, they got Few. They're going to have to call timeout.
Yeah, they are. Here you go.
Oh, that's a waste of time. Somebody screwed up. Number 1,
but it's hard to say.
Timeout.
Well,
blue.
They were.
All right, we're going to look at this. See, he's actually leading. I know he's going with his shoulder, but his head's the first point of contact there, and he comes up hurt.
Yeah, he looks like he is hurt. And if they're smart, they won't bring him back in the game. They don't need to.
Is he even out there? I don't know.
No, he's not playing defense.
He's not out there right now.
No.
All right, Foxborough needs to pull this one off here with a first down, or else you can pretty much mail it home. They're going long count. Milford does not jump. The Clegg is under siege again. And he's got a first down. That's all Marky Clegg right there. God bless him. God, he looked like a whirling dervish there.
He looked like he was trapped by 3 guys.
Honest to God, great effort by Mark Clegg. Gets the first down. Here we go. And he's still under a lot of pressure, and he's throwing this one up for grabs, and this is picked off.
Oh, that's just a bad call by him. He meant to throw that out of bounds, Doug.
I know,
but he threw it to the wrong sideline. He threw it back against the grain.
40 yards across the field.
Yeah, he should have thrown it to the right instead of the left. Oh, take a peek at this. He's throwing it way, way short.
That ball is so high in the air. Feaster's here. And he actually gets 2 feet down, gets the interception, and that's pretty much your ball game. I mean, we get 8 minutes left, and you know, Milford might mix in some fresh bodies here, but
he's got O'Toole still in the backfield.
This game is well in control of the Scarlet Hawks. I can tell you that much.
Oh yeah.
And now we got a flag. We got illegal substitution. We may have too many guys on the field. Foxborough's got 12 guys on the field.
Yeah, the legal substitution on blue, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
And still haven't taken somebody off yet.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, they got 12. There
he comes.
Yep, they had 12 on the field.
Wow, the wheels have come off here. And a very entertaining first half, equally played by both teams, but Milford come out of the locker room and has been gangbusters. Foxborough had some momentum, but stalled out on consecutive drives. And here we go, is this O'Toole again?
It's O'Toole again for about 15.
15, 16 yards.
This is a heck of a tandem right here, these 2 guys,
Sure
O'Toole and Hill.
Sure is.
They're in Foxborough territory at the Foxborough 49-yard line. 7 minutes and 55 seconds left in the game.
And they're in no hurry either. They'll take the time in the huddle. I mean, they started off the half running no huddle and running out of that double wing and everything else that you can do to speed up the game. But now it's like let's milk that clock as best as possible.
We got a new tailback in there now, Doug.
Capoletti still in there, number 11, and who we got, number 8?
8
is checked in, and that is yeah, of course. Al's struggling with that one. We'll call him Matty A. This one's got about 17 letters, and half of them are vowels. You want to try that one, partner?
Antonio.
There you go.
I think I got it, too.
Can I buy a vowel? All right, so he picks up 1 on the carry. And it looks like we got O'Toole back in there.
Look at how he got stuffed that time.
There you go.
Makes a nice cut, though, doesn't he?
Sure does. That's a little encouraging to see. Finally get stopped.
Yeah, because Milford's got to have over 300 yards rushing tonight.
Oh,
they have to.
God. 3 long touchdown runs.
Yep.
You see O'Neal gets there, Corey gets there. Yeah. So loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 11. Ball dead on the 50-yard line. The Foxborough D-line's going to be a little tired, too, because they're getting pushed around.
And they're on the field a lot.
Yeah, we got a couple guys playing both ways.
We got a mixed up play here. And, of course, they're going to get back.
There's a flag down. We're going to have a hold possibly on the offense.
All kinds of junk happening on that play.
Yeah, they're pushing it back, actually.
I think the back, or it's the new court. Is it the old? No, it's 18.
It's Curran.
It's Curran. And I think he just missed a running back on the handoff.
Yeah, he might open up the wrong way. So Foxborough might have a choice here. Foxborough can take the penalty.
Take a peek at Curran.
Yeah, there's nobody there. Nope. So if Foxborough takes the play, it'll be 4th down and long. If they take the penalty, it'll be 3rd down over again and even longer. So
It looks like they're taking the play or the penalty because it's still 3rd down.
I'd possibly, you know, Milford, I think if it's 4th down, you might see him punt here just to pin Foxborough down deep.
Yep.
No sense of giving them the ball, but Foxborough's going to take the penalty.
We had a block in the back on the offense, 10-yard penalty, repeat 3rd down.
Now it gives Milford 2 cracks to get that yardage back. I mean, they got third and forever here. But again, the way they've been running the ball, anything's possible. Clock is moving again, under 6 minutes. 34-14, Scarlet Hawks in the lead. And we're going to see Kern on a bootleg keeper. Oh, 2 Foxborough kids collided heads right there. As Kern ducked under that tackle. Now you see the punt team. We're going to see the end of this play. And Kern, he knows he's going to take a shot. He decides.
Oh, there's a helmet down right there.
And number 11 for Foxborough. Again, Jake Adesh. Not what you want to lead with your head. Do just as much damage to yourself.
This is a weird punt formation, Doug. Look at the, look at the 3-up men.
Who's that back to kick? Is that Capoletti? Well, almost. No, it's number 17.
What
That's
a great
Lahane.
punt. What a great punt.
That was Lahane, who also does the kicking.
All the way down to the 14-yard line.
Great punt is right.
High, great punt. It's the best punt I've seen all year.
Well, you don't have a 20-point play in your playbook, but you got to score fast here and then go for the onside kick. Milford's checking in some clean jerseys. I can tell you that. In fact, look how small some of these kids are, Frank.
Yeah, they are.
It almost looks like a Pop Warner team just checked in.
Yep.
I kid you not, folks. I mean,
well, you said it earlier, Doug. They've only got about 40 kids on the team.
Right.
They're trying to get these white shirts some playing time.
Yeah, number 5's in the game, Alex Salamone, and he's 5'7".
Nice flag, nice tackle by 24.
26 on the carry for Foxborough was Mike Luong.
24 on the tackle is Connor Corbett.
And again, he's a 5'9" guy.
A lot of 5'9" guys out there right now, 5'8", 5'9".
Hill's back out there, though.
4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the ball game.
Hill's playing middle linebacker here, and not quite sure why he's even in the game. In a quarterback, too, for Foxborough. Foxborough does have a new quarterback, number 9.
Foley.
Liam Foley is checked in.
Yep. He's next year's quarterback, I believe.
That's, rumor has it. Sophomore, 5'11", 180. Foxborough facing a 3rd and 7.
I think they're happy just to let the clock run out.
Yeah, keep it going. Be nice to see what Foley could bring you, though. Well, Foxborough breaks a huddle. And again, Foley's this time, he's flanked by 2 backs in the backfield. It's almost starting to look like a pass play here. He rolls to his right, and he's
going to get hit.
He just throws it away. He does the smart thing, but he had nobody open. And Foxborough will be punting.
Oh, it's too bad. This looked promising for a half anyway. It looked like we fought our way back into this, and then they just exploded in the second half with the run.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I was kind of figuring that Joe Todd would probably do. I mean, you got them on the ropes. You got it on their home field. And you're wearing them out with the offensive line they have. They've got a bunch of big kids in that line just leaning on us. And with those running backs, both of them, you got to figure it was going to be a long second half for Foxborough, and it turned out that way.
Yeah, I think one of the crucial turning points, so, was near the end of the first half when Foxborough was driving, and basically could have got within Cronin's field goal range.
Yep.
And they end up taking a sack. And
well, they blocked the punt. They blocked the punt. Youngster, what's his number down there, Dougie? He blocked it.
Number 4. Was it number 4 on the punt?
I think it's. I want to say 8.
It was 8.
Yeah, he got it. He got a piece of that ball. When it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
Milford now has the football, 1st and 10 on our own 39-yard line. Obviously, as Doug was saying earlier, they got a lot of new white shirts in there for Milford, and I'm sure we're going to keep the ball on the ground.
Yeah.
And just wear out the clock. 3 minutes and 6 seconds left in the ball game.
But that drive at the end of the half, though, you know,
yeah.
if you come away with some points, you know, knowing you're kicking off,
you got momentum.
You got some momentum. But I'll be honest too.
Oh, look what they got in the game.
Hill's still in the game. There he goes again.
Why would he be?
Why? That doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make.
He gets hurt.
Your season's gone.
Yeah.
I mean, they're looking at the playoffs, and they've got the starting tailback in the football game who's rushed for over 200 yards. I don't understand that.
No. There he goes again.
He's got it again. He must be close to 300 or something.
Unless they're just trying to build his stats, but even then, you don't do that.
Why would you do that?
What do you gain out of it?
Get him out of the game.
He's going off now, but that kid turns an ankle, turns a knee. We saw what happened last year when Connor Downs went down.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and basically the whole face of the Foxborough defense changed.
Yep, you're right.
But that was in the middle of a game that was highly contested. This thing's over.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, there's number 8. Again, he's kind of. Nunio. He picks up about 5. But the thing, you know, at the halftime, when you have a homecoming and everything else, and you know, I understand all the festivities and stuff. It's a great thing. But when you're a football team, you want to get back out on that field. And,
oh, yeah.
And I think even to
there's
the point,
O'Toole again.
I think even to the point where you had 4 football players were on that court?
Yeah.
So the rest of your team's back in the locker room, and you're out here being part of the festivities. Well, where's your focus at this point in time? All right,
that's what I think.
You got a distraction right there. You know, the only one that wasn't in the game was Whitehouse. Of course, then Darcy was on crutches, but you know, you had Guarini and Bartuca.
Yep.
And
we got
it just
we're gonna have some problems here. They got Milford's got their whole first team in. I don't understand why. See,
Burns
is out there. Burns out there.
I don't understand
5-yard penalty, repeat 3rd down.
Well, not quite sure what Joe Todd's logic is here.
I don't know. You got to put this in perspective. They're up 34-14, and you've got probably the #1 lineman in the league and the #1 back in the league that were in the game. I think actually, what's his name? Hill is out, but I see O'Toole in there.
And you're starting quarterback.
And now you're starting quarterback. Curran's in the game. They got to take a knee or something. I'm going to throw the ball. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Yeah, this is beyond me right here. This is beyond me. This is how fights start right here.
Yeah.
And, you know, I hate to say it like that, but, you know, with that kind of a lead, they're throwing the football with a minute left in the game.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just got to be stat time.
Well,
if I'm Jack Martinelli, I'm totally angry.
This is one that you won't forget. So Curran throws a nice ball. There's his receiver, 88. I mean, Chris Rivera. Nobody's expecting a pass.
No,
you got subs in on defense.
No reason for it. I'll tell you what. I wouldn't want to be shaking hands at the end of this game with the ill blood right here, the bad blood that's going to be there.
And I'm not quite sure. I don't remember last year's game with Milford.
Was there a problem? Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it was all over at Milford, so I'm not quite sure even what the score was or if there was something that carried over from there. But, you know, my son being on the coaching staff, it isn't like he's telling me during the week, like, this is going to be an ugly one tonight, Dad. You know, there's what happened last year type of thing. No, I mean, I didn't hear any of that. But
I mean, Foxborough coaches are talking to the referees right now, and I know what they're saying. I've been there. That's an ugly conversation,
Yeah.
I'm watching A.J. Dooley track down the referee. The referee just wants to get away from him because he doesn't want any part of this.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a code.
Yeah. Oh,
there's
absolutely.
a code amongst football coaches.
It's called class.
It's called class, right? And you know what it's like when you're getting your butt handed to you.
Yep.
You don't need somebody rubbing it in.
Not at all.
And to your point, Frank, this is where hostilities take place. So
Yep.
if Hill were still in the game right now and someone went and took a cheap shot at him, you don't condone it, but you know it could happen.
You can understand it.
Yeah.
It's like throwing a pitch at a kid, and the next you get the next inning, you're going to throw a pitch at their guy.
That's right. Now we're going to see the squib kick, and it's taken by one of the upbacks.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised if something happens.
Yeah, Louis Piccolo took that ground ball, got a couple yards before he was brought down.
I got to tell you, in all the years I've been watching Jack Martinelli coach, I have never, ever, ever seen a classless act by Foxborough's coaching staff.
Right.
I've never seen it.
No.
It just would not be condoned. He's that classy of a guy.
Yeah.
That, to me, I'm probably more angry than he is.
Yeah, and to Jack's character, when you got 80-something kids on your sideline, he's trying to get as many kids in there. He's getting his seniors in there.
Absolutely.
You know, he's getting his
homecoming.
His non-senior starters in here.
Yep.
He's not building anybody's stats. Jack's never been one to do that
never,
either.
Ever.
He's had a hell of a lot of good ball players for him and kids that have earned a lot of accolades.
Yep.
But it isn't like, hey, this kid could break the state record for touchdowns or something like that. It's never been about that. It's always been a team sport. Well, I tell you, Foxborough's got a lot of work to do.
We got
Stoughton next week, North Attleboro.
2 tougher teams than Milford that
Yeah.
we got coming up.
And just, playoffs right now are going to be a stretch. And that should be the last play of the game. But playoffs are going to be a stretch. And then what happens is you get into that consolation thing where you get 3 games that who knows where the heck you're going to be. One of them has to be at home, but you can end up with 2 road games out in like no man's land. So they're going to line up for the handshake. And again, to your point, the Foxborough kids should probably just take the high road.
Walk off the field.
Walk off the field. Just say, good game, see you later. And something that
I'm looking at Jack talk to Todd right here, and I'm just wondering. I can't conceive that there's some good blood there. I just can't conceive
yeah,
of it.
you got a couple of Foxborough coaches talking.
They're pointing fingers. There we go. They're pointing fingers. And I knew
Jack,
that was going to
Jack's
happen.
Jack's pushing them out of the way.
Yep. Go back.
Jack knows.
I knew this was going to happen.
And you know what? And one of them who I don't blame would be Jack's son, Brian.
Yep.
Brian's a very emotional young man.
Yep.
He's fiery. He's a defensive coach. He knows his defense took a beating in that second half.
Yep.
And they don't need to be embarrassed.
No, not absolutely. You're 100% right.
And I've seen A.J. Dooley long enough too.
See, now Jack is talking, and we're trying to calm kids down.
I think Jack's talking to the Feaster kid, to tell you the truth, that still want to get laid out.
Yep.
It is. He's back. That's a good sign to see Feaster up and back. Seen that he was in an ambulance 2 hours ago.
Sure it is. You don't want to see anybody get hurt, any kid get hurt. And you don't want to see a game end like this. It's just, you can tell there's bad blood out there. Fingers were pointing and everything. It was just, anyway.
Well, tonight, not Foxborough's night, not in the second half. 41-14 the final with Milford rolling it up in the second half. We're away next week. We're at Stoughton. And then we're back here in 2 weeks for senior night.
Yep.
North Attleboro will be in town. I'll be out of town. My partner Frank here will be working with Dave Henry. It'll be an upgrade probably in the broadcast with me missing. But,
I hardly doubt that.
But I'll be thinking the team. Always hate missing North Attleboro, Frank.
I'm looking forward to that, to be honest
are.
with you. I mean, we haven't played North Attleboro in 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, so it should be good. So for the Cable 8 crew, as always, nice job on the cameras tonight, folks. Good job down in the truck. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Frank and Dave will be at the helm. Everybody have a great long weekend there, safe weekend. Enjoy yourself. Take care.
Him with this.